This budget, and what I've said from the very beginning, is that this is the most important thing that we will do this year. And this is the hardest choice we will make because it is a down payment in our future.
Senate President Bill Ferguson calling this year's budget process a Herculean moment in one of the most unprecedented times.
We don't have the luxury of printing our own money and pushing problems down the line. We have to make hard choices to get through this year to balance the budget.
Senator Paul Quarterman said while Republicans did vote for the budget in recent years,
this is a year that I don't think that our side of the aisle is going to be able to support the budget, but we do appreciate the continued collaboration and look forward to continued work here in the future.
The nearly $68 billion budget before the Senate included $2 billion in cuts and $1.6 billion in new taxes. That includes a new 3% sales tax on data, IT services, and software publishing.
Passing this tech tax for those businesses is going to be like Coca-Cola launching the new Coke. It's going to have huge implications where we will be back here, I think, next year saying, yeah, you know that NICS code that we passed, part of it, we need to fix that and make sure we fine-tune that because we are driving these businesses out of the state.
Trying to tax our way forward is not a solution. We've got the resources. There's a lot of strong businesses. There are a lot of great opportunities, economic opportunities that we have. Ignoring those and relying on taxes is not a way into the future.
But Senator Jim Rosapep argued that uncertainty about the future is very much a focus of this budget.
We know this is just the beginning, which is why in this budget we put in the Trump triggers and the Trump recession triggers so that as more federal budget cuts come and the economy slows down and our fiscal problems grow, we've asked that the administration, our administration in Annapolis, the Secretary of Budget and Management, identify the attacks on Maryland's budget and economy and come to the Legislative Policy Committee with plans to deal with them.
We are in a needs crisis right now. We need to focus on what our needs are, not our wants. When we can do that, we will be able to find a budget and balance a budget that can be done without taxes and without increases. And that's what Marylanders are expecting us to do.
Senate President Bill Ferguson.
It's one thing to say where you're going to put the money. The question is, how do we get there to balance? Because fundamentally, at the end of the day, unlike the federal government, the state of Maryland must balance its budget. We don't have the luxury of printing our own money and pushing problems down the line. We have to make hard choices to get through this year to balance the budget.
The Senate did much better than the House. I believe we did a good job. But did we do enough? Maybe not. Maybe we could have did a little more.
At the State House, Sue Copen for State Circle.